Yesterday, October 1st, was Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday, and a lot of people were wishing him happy birthday, speaking about how good of a man he was, all of the good things he's done, all of the things he's done to help people with Habitat for Humanity, working to free the hostages up till the day he left office, things like that. And the Carter Center, Jimmy Carter's charity, had released a video of different presidents saying great things about Jimmy Carter and wishing him a happy birthday, all that stuff. Now, they did not include Donald Trump because Donald Trump didn't do any of those things. But what did Donald Trump say about Jimmy Carter? Well, he comes out and says, well, Jimmy Carter must be a happy man because he was considered the worst president of all time, but now he's considered brilliant by comparison to Joe Biden. What? He couldn't even take the time to wish Jimmy Carter a happy birthday and not make it a political attack against Joe Biden, the man he's not even running against. He's got to make it about somebody else. He couldn't even just say something nice about a man who was president 35 years before Donald Trump took office in 2016 and who's been out of politics over 40 years. Couldn't do it. Had to make it a political attack, had to go after Joe Biden, even though he's not running against Joe Biden. And Jimmy Carter's never considered the worst president by any standard. I'll tell you who was considered the worst, though. There was a poll out done by a bunch of historians who were looking at it, and most of them considered the worst president of all time to be Donald Trump. And that's insane that he would come out and say Jimmy Carter was the worst, until Joe Biden. It's all deflection. He's got to make himself look better by attacking and dragging somebody else down. And he's attacking somebody who's not even in the race. But why is he going after Jimmy Carter? Because Jimmy Carter endorsed Kamala Harris, not Donald Trump. And Jimmy Carter has said that he wants to make it, well, he wanted to make it to his 100th birthday, which he did. And he wants to make it to October 15th at a minimum so he can vote for Vice President Kamala Harris. Because that's when early voting starts in Georgia, and then he can vote. And the way I believe Georgia election laws work is that if he does vote early and something were to happen, his vote would still count. And that's what he's hoping for. But Donald Trump doesn't like that because it wasn't about him. So he had to turn around and, attack Jimmy Carter in this way. It just shows his character. He's classless, and this is who he is. He doesn't do anything to help anybody but himself. And he's just, a bully who has to do everything he can to make everything about him or to drag somebody else down. He can't even do a simple happy birthday message and not have it be an attack. And in fact, in that attack, he didn't even say happy birthday to Jimmy Carter. He just attacked Jimmy Carter and Joe Biden. I don't know why people are still attracted to this guy, why people still want to vote for him. He has no redeeming qualities.